All right, we are back. Hopefully you checked your work and we are ready for today's lesson. All right, we're going to call today's lesson Polys and Crisscross. All right, and today is 4/21, Tuesday. All right. So everything that we've done in the previous lesson, everything maybe you noticed, just canceled out. And maybe you were left wondering, well, what happens when it doesn't cancel? So here we go. We solve it just like we would any other problem. We're just going to jump in with some examples. Example 1. Let's pick potassium sulfite. All right. We're going to solve this just like we would any other problem. We're going to find potassium in group 1. Its charge is 1 plus. Hopefully that's pretty easy for you guys. And now we have sulfite. Sulfite. Uh-oh, what are we going to do with this one? Well, sulfite is right here. Sulfite is SO3 2 minus. SO3 2 minus. All right, so bring that back over here. We have SO3 2 minus. Okay. Well, if you remember our rules, look at your charges. Well, they're not the same. I have a 1 and a 2. When charges are not the same, we crisscross. However, you are never going to cross a 1. Okay, you will never crisscross a 1. But I can crisscross this too. So crisscross. So that brings the 2 down here, and I'm not going to cross the 1. So I'm just going to write sulfite as is. K2SO3. Okay, so I crisscrossed. Same thing as we did before. But we're not going to cross those ones. Okay? Let's do another example. Example 2. All right. With example 2, let's do lithium chromate. Lithium chromate. All right, lithium is, what does it have? Lithium has 1. Are we going to cross that 1? No. And then we have chromate. All right, it ends in ATE. So I'm going to look on this chart. I'm going to try and find some chromate. All right, chromate, bam, it's right here. Chromate is CrO4 2 minus. All right, so that was CrO4 2 minus. Okay. Are my charges the same? No, I've got a 1 and I've got a 2. I can't cancel those out, but I can crisscross. Am I going to cross the 1? No. Am I going to cross the 2? Yep. So I'm going to drag that 2 down there. So I have Li2CrO4, lithium chromate. Okay, let's do another. Let's do copper Roman numeral phosphite. Okay, so copper Roman numeral phosphite. All right. Copper is Cu. What's its charge? Where does it come from? It comes from this guy right here, so it is a 1 plus. And we have phosphite. Look at this ending. ITE. Phosphite comes from this chart. Look for it. Phosphite, right here. PO3, 3 minus. Okay, so PO3, 3 minus. Are my charges the same? No. What am I going to do? Crisscross. So I take this and I drag it down here. Am I going to cross the 1? No. We'll CuPO3. Bam. All right, I'm going to give you guys 2 to do on your own. You're going to pause the video, and then you're going to come back and check your work. All right, so here are the 2 that you're going to do on your own. You're going to do, let's do sodium carbonate. And try to do lithium sulfide. All right, so take a moment and pause the video right now and check, do the work. Okay, we're back. Hopefully you paused it, and here we go. Sodium is Na. Remember, it comes from natrium. It's in 1, so it's 1 plus. Carbonate. Some of these you're going to see we're going to keep doing these over and over again. Carbonate is right here. CO3, 2 minus. CO3, 2 minus. Are my charges the same? No. What do? Crisscross. Am I going to cross the 1? No. Am I going to cross the 2? Yes. So I have Na2 CO3. There you go. All right, the next one is lithium sulfide. All right, for this one, I wonder if any of you, if I tricked you, we have lithium 1 plus, but then I have sulfide. How many of you got frustrated because you couldn't find it on this polyatomic ion chart? You can't find it on the polyatomic ion chart because it's not a polyatomic. This guy is a monoatomic. So this is what we did last week and the week before that. It's just a single S, S2 minus. So this one is Li2S. So there's a difference. And in the polyatomic chart, like we have some common ones are nitrates, are sulfates, are phosphates. So with these, let me drag this back. We have our sulfides. So we have sulfide. That's from the that's from the monoatomic. And that's S2 minus. We have sulfite, that's poly. That's SO3, 2 minus. And then we have sulfate, that's a poly, and that's SO4, 2 minus. So you do have monos that are still going to be thrown in there, and you need to be able to recognize them. So if you're looking on that chart and you're like, man, I can't find nitride anywhere. Well, yeah, you're not going to find nitride on a polyatomic ion chart because it's not a poly. It comes from the periodic table, so it's N3 minus. In the classwork today, we're going to kind of mix up. Today I'll keep them separate and I'll say, this is your poly, this is your mono. But after today, I'm going to just ask you guys to be able to do that on your own. All right. So there is classwork today. So go back into classroom and complete it. Thank you.